I remember an interesting incident happened when I was getting my internship for my counseling degree and stuff. The head of the program, her husband was a veteran, and they've been married for 25 years. He never talked to her about it. She was like, I know you're a student. I know you just graduated. I know we're doing internship, but do you have any advice how to deal with him? I said, yeah, bring him here. She said, really? I said, yeah. Just have him come, tell him I'm going to do this, and the guy is a veteran. There is a new veteran center. Why don't you come check it out, see what you think? As a veteran, he will say yes. She said, okay. So he showed up. Within literally 2 minutes, he said, I'm having a lot of difficulties because I have survivor's guilt. I said, why? What happened? He said, well, I was supposed to go with my unit to Vietnam, but he got his appendix, so he ended up going to surgery and got that, taken out. And they wouldn't send him with his unit because it was already weeks and stuff. They were like, no, you'll never catch up to where they are. Just wait, we'll send you with a different unit. Well, his entire unit got wiped out. He was the only one left from the whole unit. So to this day, he kept thinking, maybe if I was there, I would have made a difference, or maybe I should have died with them. He have been blaming himself for over 25 years. I explained to him that you have a role. God put you on this earth for a role. That wasn't your time yet. What are you doing? He worked with children and children that are being abused and all that stuff. So I said, look how many lives you have saved. If you think of the period of the 25 years, how many kids have you protected and saved versus how many of your fellow soldiers have passed? I promise you, you've saved more than what you lost. And that's what counts. He said nobody ever put it, that way. I was always feeling guilty. I thought I'm not, doing enough. That's the ultimate sacrifice. I said, yeah, but what you're doing is a lot harder. And that's why a lot of people say living is not for the faint of heart. If you're gone, you have no more problems. You're gone. The ones that's living is still having to deal with life, and they have to live on life's term. So you have to understand you're doing a lot more good. And think about it, if you would have been gone, what would happen to all those children that you saved? It's almost like, the Christmas story. What happened if you weren't alive? So once I get him to sit down and start thinking about that, he was like, that makes sense. And within a week, the next time I saw that teacher, I actually saw her without her husband. She said, you have no idea the change that you have caused. And he now have a lot of things to say to me. He's in a better mood. He doesn't have that heavy weight that he's been carrying for that. She said, I have no idea how you did this, but I really appreciate it.